Bright Duty. Every student matters.
If you dump kitchen waste in a pit, it may, after some time, convert into compost, convert into vermicompost, remain as such, remain forever in its dried form. So it will convert into compost because the kitchen waste consists of vegetable peels, food waste material, and what it does, it keeps on decomposing, and eventually it turns into a compost. Pahili gave the following ill effects of practice of burning dried leaves and other plant parts. Burning degrades the soil. Burning produces harmful gases and fumes. Precious raw materials to obtain at low cost is lost. Lot of heat is generated unnecessarily. So, what are the ill effects out of these? Which are the ill effects of burning of dried leaves? First of all, it produces harmful gases and fumes, and precious raw materials which can be obtained which can be obtained by converting these materials into manure are completely lost, right? So this particular burning of dried leaves causes harm not only to the environment, but also it is a total waste, because the same leaves or the crops that we are burning can be converted into manure and can be utilized for the next crop, right? So again, this is something which all of us should keep in mind, and it is something which everybody needs to be aware of. Bira, a farmer, would clear his fields every day and burn dry leaves fallen on the ground. After some time, he found that those living in huts near his field were suffering from cough and breathing problems. Can you explain why? So definitely because of the fumes that are being produced by the burning of the dry leaves. So whenever these dry leaves and the crop material that he was burning, which he considered was waste, was producing a lot of fumes. It was producing a lot of smoke, because of which what was happening, that the people around him was suffering from the respiratory problems, because the smoke was causing problem like coughing and breathing problems. Also suggest an environment friendly way to dispose the dry leaves. So dry leaves can be converted into manure by the process of composting, right? So this is an environment friendly method, and also it is helpful for Bira as well, because he will be able to obtain manure at low cost. Who collect the garbage from the bins to the landfills? So Safai Karamcharis collect the garbage from the bins to the landfills. What is the nature of garbage that are dumped into green colored dustbin? So in the green colored dustbin, usually the materials like vegetable peels, vegetable or fruit peels, food material, and things which can be decomposed, right? So these all are able to decompose easily. So these kind of materials which can be easily decomposed and can be used in the formation of composting, in the formation of manure by the process of composting, are dumped in the green colored bins. So in this way, students, we saw that how we should be able to deal with the garbage that we are producing. We can first of all separate the garbage into two different bins, so that we know that what should we do to reduce the amount of garbage that we are producing, that our household is producing. I hope you were able to understand this particular topic easily. Which kind of garbage is not converted into compost by red worms? So garbage like plastic bottles, right? Glass, metal, polythene bags, right? So anything which can be recycled or which do not compose. which do not decompose, right? So things that do not decompose, right? So anything which do not decompose is cannot be converted into manure by the red ones. Do you think it is better to use compost instead of chemical fertilizers? Why? So definitely it is better to use compost because first of all it is environment friendly, right? Whereas when we talk about the fertilizers, these are not environment friendly because they cause water pollution and they also turn the soil as infertile after some time. Apart from that, the compost helps in reducing the amount of garbage. Reduces the amount of garbage. So anything which can be converted into compost will help us in reducing the garbage that we throw out of our homes or of our localities, right? So in this way, it is better to use compost instead of chemical fertilizers. The method of preparing compost with the help of earthworm is called as vermicomposting, right? So wherever earthworm is involved, it is called as the vermicomposting. If the composting is happening without the worms, this is simply called as the composting. Which type of earthworm is used for composting? So there's a particular type of earthworm known as the red worms, and these are used for the process of vermicomposting. Do red worms have teeth? So no, red worms do not have teeth, but they do have a special organ called as the gizzard, right? And this gizzard is the organ which helps them in grinding the food properly, right? So gizzard is present in the body of the earthworm. So in this way, students, we saw the process of vermicomposting and we understood that why this process is important and why we should adopt this process at our homes, at our societies, and even in your schools also this can be done, right? So this is a very important method and I hope that you enjoyed learning about it.